Hey, how y'all doing? So we got our pump pulled. We found a company up north of us to come down here and pull it, and they're gonna come in and put a new pump in for us today. That's what we're doing today on the farm. All right, so the pump took about 4 days to come in, and well, they got the pipe pulled out. Here it is. It's 4-inch steel pipe, and then this is the pump over here, and so this is actually what we're going to be replacing. And we found out that we do have water in the hole, so that's a good thing. And we're looking forward to getting this pipe back in the ground. It'll take probably anywhere from 5 to 7 hours to put all this pipe back into the ground. So hopefully later tonight we will be able to turn this on and see how we do. The pump that we're putting back in is a 20 horsepower pump, and we sized it to do 150 gallons a minute, plus or minus 10 gallons. So we'll see what we do, and I don't know, we'll just see what happens. But we gotta go feed this calf while we wait for these guys to show up, so we're gonna go make some milk. So this is our Dogie calf here. She is about a month old, I think. She gets 2 bottles a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. And she can drink 4 pints pretty dang quick. We got her because her mom died. We got her when she was just a couple days old from one of the neighbors. I think she likes her milk. I turned the camera off for about 30 seconds and she's about done with this bottle. Alright, there it is. All done. All done. Yeah, I know. I know. You're stepping in your water now. Yeah. We'll see you later. No, you can't eat my pants. Okay. Alright, so it takes care of that. We are going to wait for the well pullers to come, pump pullers to come, and I will ask them if they want to be on video or not. And if they don't, I'll just have to pick up from whenever they get everything back in to the ground and we turn everything on. I may end up having to turn, or I assume I'm going to have to turn the pump off, because this well over here is lower than that point over there, and so all the water is pushing up, creating a mud pile over here, and so I'm gonna have to turn that other pump off so these guys can work today. But that'll be a good test to see, once we get both these pumps going again, working together, if we get water back up on the hill, which that's what we want. So we'll pick up the camera when they get here. Well, the guys have been out here working all afternoon here, and they knocked on my door a couple hours ago saying they have hit bottom, and I still have about 60 feet of pipe left to go. And so we're not sure what's going on. If this is we've actually hit bottom, or if we have something that's caved in, on the bottom, or not on the bottom, but halfway down. I don't know. So they ran back to go get their camera, and they're gonna stick it in the hole, and we are gonna see what the heck is going on. I'm really hoping something didn't cave in, or I don't think it's a tree root. I think they're right around 230 feet in the ground, so we have dropped it a little bit. But boy, I really hope we're not sitting on the bottom. We won't know until they get back. So that's our quick update. Found out that the well was not as deep as what we thought it was. So they need to come back and re-pull this pump, the new one, and we'll take out the extra pipe and all of that and get it all set back in. That should be happening in the next couple of days. But in case I didn't show you guys already, this is the pump. So basically this goes into the hole, water comes in through here, and then off it goes out to the sprinkler. Our rod, or our sucker pipe, is 4 inches, and our casing is 16 inches, basically meaning we have a 16-inch hole in the ground, and then we have a 4-inch pipe that takes the water and pushes it over to an 8-inch line. Because of friction, you want to have bigger piping so you can reduce the amount of pull or wear and tear, I should say, on your piping. And then it gets put into, I think it's a 5 and 5/16 inch pipe. I forget what the sprinkler trunk is. But anyways, the main transport is 8-inch, and then it goes down to the sprinkler. So it'll just be another day or two before they come in and put this pump in. And then hopefully we'll be back in water and be back up and running. We're probably losing about 20 to 25 acres that we're not able to water right now, so we're losing the top of the hill, but everything else is greening up pretty good. So we'll just see what happens tomorrow. It's been a few days since I've touched this water project, but we've got the pump back in the ground, we've got the wiring all hooked back up, we got the gaskets sealed, and we have water coming back out of the ground, which is fantastic. And I can hear water. And the best part is I hear no surging. So that is a wonderful thing. So the sprinkler was over here on the hill last night, and so I had turned it on. I decided to turn it on. I debated if I was going to or not, since this hillside is pretty dead, pretty gone. It hasn't had any water on it for 4 or 5 weeks, and we got about 4 inches of snow the other day. And I was noticing a couple days later that it had perked up pretty good. So I decided, since the sprinkler was there, that I'll turn it on and see if we can get water on top of the hill. And it was pretty neat. I was able to see each drop start off, and that was great. That was awesome. And so we got water on top of the hill. I am going to go ahead and water this hillside here, just to see if I can keep whatever is alive going. And the sprinkler's just right over here, and so I figured I'd show you guys what water on the hillside looks like. And here we go. We've got water coming out the end nozzle here. I haven't had water like that for a long time. And so we're spewing out a bunch of water, which is great. And you can really see the dead spots and the spots we've been able to get some water. So I'm pretty pleased to be putting some puddles behind this thing. This is really great. And there's just pressure all the way down this line. So super happy about that. We'll see what we can do with this hillside. You know, it should feed a couple of calves. We're not going to have a thick pasture here, but we'll be able to definitely support something here. In these dead spots where I never got any water on the seed, you know, it never came up last year because I didn't have water here last year either. And it's like that all the way around. What I'm thinking about doing is I think I've got 400 pounds of sorghum, and I'm thinking about throwing that in the ground and running it over with a disc, or running a disc over it, and seeing if I can get the sorghum to come up to fill those spots, because I sure hate watering them with nothing growing there. I feel like it's just a waste of money and water. And then if I can, that would be great. And it'd also get that sorghum out of my shop, just taking up a pallet space on the floor. So I have about a week before that sprinkler comes back to get that done. And I think I'm going to do that. Probably do it this weekend. That way when it comes back next week, we'll be ready to start watering on it. So that's the update. We got water. Life is good again. And stay tuned for more videos. We'll see y'all next time.